comic book people of the world, let's talk about comic books, and it is a good comic book day because there's a compelling storyline that I've been waiting to come out that finally started.
I'm in love with a hero. I'm in love with the one who will...
First is Nightwing issue number 35, Untouchable. Nightwing takes down the League of Limo Assassins. I am not joking on that either. His ass is blatantly shown in this issue, and he's betrayed, again, by someone he thought he can trust. I really like this title a lot, if anything, just for his ass. The Mighty Thor issue number 702, The Death of the Mighty Thor. We all knew this was gonna happen at one point, but Jane Foster is very near death. I've enjoyed her run as being Thor, but everyone knew that Odin's son, the real Thor, would be reclaiming the mantle at some point. That time is coming very close. In fact, if you look at Marvel's solicitations, it seems as though she's going to be dropping this title and will be passing on very soon. But not without confronting Odin first and taking on the major threat of Mangog. So I'm hoping she's going to have a great send-off when Odinson reclaims the hammer, because I really did enjoy her run. Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and the Human Torch issue number 1. Even though The Thing and the Human Torch have been appearing in other comic book series, they really haven't teamed up too much ever since Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman both disappeared. They think that Sue and Reed are both dead, but the reader knows that they're really out in the multiverse, doing cosmic stuff. But in this issue, we have a reunion of these two characters. It's not really quite heartfelt, but it does turn into that because it gives them a purpose, which surprisingly Doom is the one that gave them this purpose. So you know what? It does look like it's going to be an interesting read. Batman issue number 37. There's a double date going on between Catwoman and Batman, and with Lois and Superman. It's really just a fun issue to see these two couples interact with each other, and we get to see them switch costumes. Even though technically Lois doesn't wear a costume, it was cool to see Lois wear the Catwoman costume. It's rare to read a comic book that has a little bit of adventure to it, but more so a story that doesn't really impact anything in the future except for the bonding between the characters. So personally, I thought it was pretty darn good. Finally, let's talk about Superman issue number 37 and Super Sons issue number 11. This is the Super Sons of Tomorrow parts 1 and 2. The adult, slightly evil version of Tim Drake has returned back into the past. Whereas last time he was here, he wanted to kill Batwoman. This time, though, he wants to kill Superboy. And in order to do that, in Superman's issue, he has to take out both Superman and Batman. And in part 2, he has to immobilize the Teen Titans. I'm not really sure what direction this is going to be going in, but I love some of the references being given. I mean, for one thing, Damian still hasn't told the Teen Titans that Tim Drake has returned. And the point is brought up that the Teen Titans was formerly led by Tim. But I think the biggest impact about this is the ending to Super Sons, where it seems as though some other characters from adult Tim's timeline is going to be coming into the story. So I'm just going to say, I hope that Connor Kent is going to be addressed in the current timeline, and maybe someone can start thinking, hey, where the hell did he go? Or at least have some sort of clue as to whether or not he's going to be returning back, which I do think he will at some point. Although I have a feeling that's probably going to be addressed in the Doomsday Clock story, but at least these little teases here and there gives us a bit of hope that maybe he's going to return sooner rather than later. But that is my comic load for this week. What did you guys get? Leave comments down below and let me know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching me in this video. If you haven't done it yet, check out my Patreon site, check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later.
One who will always win. He's a prominent figure.
I think the only reason that Tim Drake has not told the Teen Titans that he's returned back is because behind the scenes at DC Comics, they don't want Tim Drake to come back and reclaim the mantle of being the leader, because they want Damian to shine even more in that team, which has given me even more reason why I don't like Damian at all.